Are you like most leaders who witness stressful conflict in the workplace and then get stressed out trying to figure out what to do about it? Hi, I'm Harvey, CEO of inviteCHANGE, and this is a series of 7 videos about the common dilemmas leaders face in the workplace in order to not block high performance. This is the first in that series for me, and I'll tell you at the end about the other 6. But let's dive right into the 3 ideas I have for you today to move from conflict to breakthrough thinking. So idea number 1, it's really important to remember that people don't come to work wanting to create conflict and have a bad day. As human beings, we want to feel like we belong and to enjoy the time we have in the workplace. And so it begins with you as a leader. If you can pause in that moment when you're annoyed or frustrated, or maybe even you're about to say something you're going to regret later to an employee, if you can remember, they didn't come here with the intention of creating conflict in the workplace. And instead get curious about what might be creating the attitude that you're observing. That's step 1. Step number 2 is much more about how do you ensure that conflict doesn't happen in the first place. And this is about respect. And if you think for yourself for a moment, use this time right now in this video. When's the last time you were in a conversation when somebody was really not very nice with you and you could feel your stress rising and your sense of conflict going on? Imagine if that person could have heard you say, "Can you pause for a minute? Let's have a conversation about what's going on here." Now that takes courage for you as a leader. You probably can do that, but imagine your employees don't know how to do that. So your job is to remember relationship first. Find out what's going on for people before you reach a conclusion that you think they are somehow the cause of the conflict that's happening. And then the third idea for you is this. When we hold a mindset that everybody in the workplace has everything necessary to be at their best all the time, we listen differently. And it gives us an opportunity to move from a telling style of leading into one that's much more about shared responsibility, empowerment, being genuinely curious and remembering, I bet this person in front of me has an idea to resolve this conflict. I don't have to do it for them, but that requires that I show up and ask that question. So now it's time for you to take charge and be intentional to apply these ideas. And if you'll click on the link below and download a tool, you're going to see I've offered you a 30-day challenge, an opportunity for you to be more purposeful about how you're showing up in your management style, to be more genuinely curious, and to be more empowering as a leader. This is your pathway to less stress and more joy, less turnover, more engagement, therefore higher performance. And if you'll select over here, you have an opportunity to review the other 6 videos in this series of the common 7 dilemmas all leaders face in the workplace. We're here on a regular basis at YouTube to make you be the best enlivened leader you can be.